नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis, Srimahans, Mahans, Tanedar, Kotari, everyone sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV, Sadhana TV, Ara TV, and through two-way video conferencing, having Nayana all over the world, cities sitting with us, having Nayana Kuala Lumpur, Parani, Winnipeg, Canada, Oman, Sivagangai, New York, Varanasi, Kulim, Tiruttani, San Jose, Madurai, Swa, Fiji, Melbourne, Tiruvarur, Oklahoma, Somanatham, Ohio, Temple, Seattle, Chidambaram, Chennai, Tiruvanmiyur, St. Louis, Chesterfield, Toronto, Tirukkailayam, Phoenix, Los Angeles, Trinidad, Tobago, Charlotte, China, Hong Kong, Hyderabad, Guptakashi, and lot more cities. Slovakia, Rajapalayam, Singapore, Vancouver, Tallahassee, Houston, Washington DC, Sripuram, Hyderabad, Amersfoort, Netherlands, Navalur, Chennai, Pondicherry, Madurai, Dubai, London, Southwest, Alberta, Calgary, and Port Washington, New York, and lot more cities. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Today I'll expand on Mahadeva's love current. First, let me define and make you understand what is love current, why I am suddenly turning the whole Upanishad towards love. Listen. I don't utter a single word which is not required. I am not speaking because I have to speak. I am speaking because I have something to speak. Understand? I am not speaking because I have to speak. I am speaking because I have something to speak. Yasmin sarvāṇi bhūtany ātmaivābhūd vijānataḥ tatra ko mohaḥ śoka Ekatvam anupaśyataḥ. In one who has cognized the reality, all existing beings become the very self, then what delusion, what sorrow of incompletion can there be for that seer living in the space of oneness, living Advaita? Listen. It's a love that gives you that experience of Advaita immediately as a jump start It's a love that gives you that experience. This verse of the Isha Upanishad is the pure science. Love is the applied science. Love is the method and utility value of this verse. Listen, method means to reach this experience. Utility value means after reaching the experience, what is the use of that experience in the life? For both, the answer is love. To reach the experience of Ekatva, oneness, and utility of the oneness in your life, the utility of the experience of oneness in your life, Ekatva. Both. Both are love. Listen. Yasmin sarvāṇi bhūtany ātmaivābhūd vijānataḥ tatra mohaḥ ka śoka Ekatvam anupaśyataḥ. Love makes you experience this Ekatva, and after experiencing Ekatva, the utility of the Ekatva, the practical utility of Ekatva is again love. That's the reason suddenly I am turning the whole attention towards love. I am using suddenly a new word called love current. What is it? See, the Ganga is flowing from Gangotri to Ganga Sahar, Gomukh to Calcutta. The Ganga is flowing. In Calcutta, it is most polluted. In Lucknow, somewhat polluted. In Gangotri, so pure, fresh. Whether it is somewhere polluted, somewhat polluted, pure and fresh, the current of Ganga is current of Ganga. Same way, your love, somewhere it will be with a lot of selfishness. Somewhere it will be like a business, give and take. Somewhere it will be pure selfless. Somewhere it will be not just selfless, amazing sacrifice. But love current is current. Don't damn it. If you damn it, you are damned. Don't damn it. The Ganga current, somewhere it may be pure, somewhat pure, completely dirty, but the current is the current is the current. The current should not be dammed. If current is not dammed, it can automatically purify itself. So listen. Love, somewhere it will be selfish, somewhere it will be demanding, at some time it will be business, at some time it will be selfless, at some time it may be pure sacrifice, but don't dam the current. Don't dam the current. I am not saying your life, your love should be selfish. I am not saying your love should be business. All I am saying is, even if it is selfish and business, it's okay. Function, move, be active, be alive, be interactive. Because if you are flowing without blocking you, stopping you, if you are functioning, if you are alive, if you are active, you will see it will become pure. Listen, in the initial level, even if it is selfishness, give and take, if you are active, after a few days, you will taste the very love is bringing excitement, joy, flow in you. When you taste that, your whole interest will turn towards that love which makes you flow, irrespective of somebody receiving, not receiving, reciprocating, not reciprocating. You will understand that love makes you so powerful. Some of the most important revelations about love I shared in yesterday's Vakyartha Sadas. I sincerely request and recommend all the devotees, followers, disciples to watch yesterday's Vakyartha Sadas in YouTube. Maybe they will upload in the YouTube. You can see in the YouTube or the retelecast. Some of the most deepest understandings, because the people who were in the Vakyartha Sadas were really questioning based on the problem they were facing. When somebody is really facing the problem, I see to it the problem is solved. So the solution also very straight and practical. Listen, the love current, the current itself should be encouraged. Because ultimately, many of your definitions like, oh, I think my love is selfish, business motive. Many of your definitions are mostly based on self-doubt. It is not even really real. Understand? Even if you build a huge empire out of selfishness, what are you going to do? When you die, you are going to leave the whole thing for humanity. So the moment you leave the earth, the whole thing has now become selfless. So where will you define selfishness and selflessness? And there may be some people in the name of selflessness just sitting and eating, not creating anything. When they die, they have not left anything for the world, so whatever they did is only a selfishness. They may claim it is a renunciation, but end of the day, it is just selfishness. They only sucked from the earth, sucked from the human society, never gave anything back. So I tell you, always encourage creation, discourage demolition. Encourage creation, discourage laziness. The love current of Mahadeva, understand this more precisely. One of my Balasant, Gurukul kids shared, when she came, I gave chikki, and she felt, wow, I get chikki. In the beginning, it may be selfish. Coming to me, it may look very selfish. Wow, I am going there just to get chikki. Finally, what happened? She has dedicated her whole life now. Now our whole life is for others. Kadalai koduthu ஞான கடலை காட்டினானைப்பா. கடலை தான் கொடுத்தான், ஆனால் ஞான கடலை அல்லவா காட்டினான். He might have given just a chikki, but he opened the whole ocean of knowledge. In Tamil, the both same word. So understand, the essence of what I wanted to convey by speaking about love from yesterday till now, in the morning Satsang and Vakyartha Sadas, I am asking you, constantly be powerful and active, creative. Be powerful and creative. You will never be doing mistake. Be powerful and creative. You will never be doing anything wrong. Don't bother whether somebody receives it or not, somebody reciprocates it or not, responds to it or not. Yesterday in the Vakyartha Sadas, I was sharing this truth. The love current of Mahadeva you can see throughout the way he has expressed himself, connected with humanity, whether it is cutting the head of the Ganapati or giving the whole golden city to Ravana, the whole Puranas, only 2 cities known to have been built by Vishwakarma for Mahadeva. As per the Mahadeva's orders, only 2 cities, no third city. I looked, searched throughout the Puranas. Only 2 cities. One, the Lanka. Originally it was built on Kailasa for Mahadeva to reside, and it was gifted away to Ravana as a gift the visitor's gift. It was actually a visitor's gift. See, in those days there was a tradition, after a ceremony, all the visitors will receive gift from the host. This guy, Ravana, when he came, Mahadeva asked, what do you want? He just said, I want this city. So he gave it away. The second city which was built by Vishwakarma to Mahadeva, you will be surprised, Tiruvannamalai. Not Madurai, not Varanasi, Tiruvannamalai. No other Purana reference, no other reference in the tradition. Madurai already existed when Mahadeva came to marry Meenakshi. So he did not build. Expansion was done, that was done by Meenakshi. Directly Vishwakarma making for Mahadeva only these two cities. One, he did not leave, he gave it away to Ravana. Second one is still using. Only these two cities. Even in Varanasi Purana, the Puranas description about Varanasi, there is nowhere it is mentioned Vishwakarma built it for Mahadeva. No. Only these two. Neither Varanasi nor Madurai or any other city directly built by Mahadeva. Only these two cities directly Mahadeva built. Whether it is giving the golden city to Ravana or demanding more idlis from Vandi, the old lady, and when everyone is fighting, who has the right to get initiation? Whether Brahmins have a right, Kshatriyas have a right, Chandalas have a right, Shudras have a right, Kshatriyas have a, Vaishyas have a right, whether it should be only Brahmin or Shivacharyas. In all these fights, who is authorized to have initiation? In such big fights and mess among this, he just goes and picks up a small cuckoo bird and initiates that bird and liberates him. Not just he makes the initiation available to all human beings, irrespective of caste, creed, gender. He even reaches out to all living beings. Whether he initiates all living beings or demands more idli from Vandi, or letting Kannappa pluck his very eyes, both eyes, and sacrifice. I tell you, that demands too much of love and guts. The person whom you love, you just wait, okay, let me see. The guy has already plucked one eye and proved himself. But still he just waits, keeps quiet. Let him pluck the second eye also. Only after he plucks the second eye, about to fix it, he appears and says, Kannappa, Nirka, stop. Why you know? Because in this third eye, 3 eyes, already 1.5 belongs to Devi. In the 1.5, already one belongs to Kannappa, remaining half only is there. If this fellow puts the second eye also, this half also I will lose, better let me have my half back. That calculation, he stopped Kannappa before he put the second eye. 3 eyes, see the calculation. 1.5 belongs to Devi. In this 1.5, 1 already Kannappa gave. So now only remaining half is there. If that also Kannappa gives, what will happen? Everyone will say, all these poets will sing, oh, you are eyeless. That is why you are not seeing us. You have no eyes of your own. 1.5 belongs to Devi, other remaining belongs to Kannappa. You don't have eyes, that is why you are not seeing us. Whether it is cutting the head of the Brahma as Kala Bhairava, or cutting the head of the Daksha as Veerabhadra, or sitting and teaching the science of enlightenment to the very rishis who did the yaga yajnas to destroy him. See, all this which Mahadeva is carrying, the Damaru, the fire, and the demon at his feet, all is gift by these Targavana rishis. They sent all this to destroy Mahadeva. These Targavana rishis, because they can do anything they want through the Yaga Yajnas, they know the science, they thought they have become God, and you don't need for God. They are the ultimate. So Mahadeva has to make them understand. It's like many people telling, oh, I am okay, my life, I am happy, I am okay, why do I need spirituality? Okay, you are happy now, but even one small tatak, imbalance, over. So now Mahadeva has to come and tell them, fool, you are happy because everything is moving as you want. But just even a small imbalance, you won't be able to handle that. So raise yourself to the space where there can never be imbalance. So the exact spot where they had incompletion is too much possessive of their wives, these rishis. Mahadeva came down in such an handsome form, most handsome form, a Sundareshwara. He comes down. When he walks as Bhikshadana, house to house, see, the form was beyond any human beauty. So naturally, how can anybody even remember them? The Purana says the Rishi Patnis even forgot they are male or female or whatever. They just know they are souls and the cosmic soul is here. They are souls and their goal is here. That's all. The attachment towards Guru or God can never be bound into any frame of ordinary ideas and relationships. It is just a soul and goal relationship. Soul goal relationship. The rishis were shocked when they saw, oh God, all these Rishi Patnis are running behind this guy, young guy. Who is this young guy? They wanted to destroy him. But the moment they had anger out of powerlessness and incompletion, so suddenly these rishis get together and do some yaga yajnas to destroy Mahadeva. What a stupidness. Finally, Whatever they sent to destroy Mahadeva, he just held them all as ornaments and his weapons. Finally, not only he did that, he gave signs of enlightenment to those very rishis who tried to destroy him. It's an action of giving enlightenment to the very rishis who tried to destroy him. Every action, please see, is love current. It's this love current. Whether he comes down to sell the wood, he comes down as a wood seller to drive the musician who was challenging the whole Madurai, was trying to hold the whole Madurai for ransom. Whatever game he played, whatever leelas he did, whether he came down to protect Markandeya from Yama, I tell you, coming out of Shivalinga to protect Markandeya from death, and coming out of Shivalinga and stopping Kannappa sacrificing the second eye. If I see both scenes, I'll say the Kannappa scene, he expressed the love in a deeper way. You all may be thinking, no. Normal mind thinks, no, he came out of Shivalinga and protected Markandeya from Yama. That should be defined as greater love. Then coming out and stopping Kannappa, putting the second eye. No, listen, I am telling you the insider story. Who sends Yama first? Send the Yama and then come and act that you are protecting from Yama. As if he can't tell in the Kailash, hey, don't go, be here. And Yama is going to go beyond Mahadeva's words. That is show of love. Understand? He needs to show he loves. Sometimes he needs to. Otherwise people don't understand. But the Kannappa was real love. He just sees, let me see the extent this fellow can go. I tell you, after Kannappa plucked the first eye, before he plucked the second eye, Mahadeva would have had blood pressure. I am telling you as an insider, Mahadeva would have had blood pressure. And in the scene where he came out of Linga and protected Markandeya and killed the death itself, Mahadeva would not have an inch of blood pressure. There is no unknown in the whole scene. Whole scene is under his control. He knows he can finish off death. He can finish off Yama. He can make Markandeya Siranjeevi. Understand, when there is no unknown, there is no possibility of exploring in love. It's only a demonstration of love, a public show of affection. Where the whole scene is in his control. But with Kannappa's, the scene is not in his control. You know, this fellow may pluck the second eye also. But let me see whether he has that much of guts. Understand, whenever there is a possibility, means unknown, it may go this way or that way. That is when the exploring into love continues to happen. That is why most of the time love dies the moment marriage happens. Because now you are legally bound to love each other. So anything you do is you are legally bound, socially bound to do that. Yes, that is the way it has to be. There is no possibility of yes or no. This or that. The unknown. I tell you, only a man who has a guts to play with the unknown can really love. Only they can love and they can receive love, they can radiate. I'll say the scene of Kannappa where the Shivalinga has bleeding in the eyes and he plucks his own eye and puts it, maybe the first eye transplant surgery. And he puts this, then he sees the second eye also is bleeding. He removes the second eye. When he was about to put, he stops. He waited till the second eye was removed. He gives the title of father to Kannappa. Because one organ of me is gifted by you, you are my father. He says, Kannappa. Among the devotees, only two received the title of father and mother. Karaikal Ammayar received the title of mother. Kannappa received the title of father to Mahadeva. Because Mahadeva, when he went to test Karaikal Ammayar, he ate her food. Because he ate her food, he says, you are my mother. Because Kannappa gave one organ to Mahadeva, he says, you are my father. Understand, in the space of the unknown, love is more vibrant, more active, more alive than the scenes which is known. Even in the marriage, the couples who keep the space of unknown alive continues to remain in love. Relationship is all about constantly being new to you and to the other person. That's all. All relationship is all about constantly being new to you and to the other person. That's all. I'll continue to expand on Mahadeva's love current so that you understand this verse. Listen. Even when he demonstrates oneness to the whole world by transmitting the blow given on his back to whole world, all beings, he shows in what kind of situation that will become your experience. The situation is he is sitting and demanding food from Vandi. Sitting and eating in the roadside idli shop. This is what one of my mahants came to the conclusion yesterday after the satsang. One of my great mahant, a senior Swami, Sri Nitya Premayananda, his essence of yesterday's satsang, the realization he had, the conclusion he came after yesterday's satsang was, even in Mahadeva's time there was a roadside idli shop. Even Mahadeva ate in the roadside idli shop, so there is nothing wrong in eating in roadside idli shop. That is the conclusion derived by one of my great mahant, the senior Swami, Sri Nitya Premayananda. I thought, God saved, he is not doing satsangs. Otherwise, he would have come to the second conclusion. Mahadeva ate and did not work, he just slept. So you can just eat and lie down and sleep, don't need to work. Because Mahadeva himself did that. That is the second conclusion. He was about to arrive, then I said stop. Like after the first eye was plucked, and before the second eye was put on the Shiva, how Mahadeva was told stop Kannappa, like that I said stop Premaya. Your one understanding is enough. It has opened many of our eyes. We don't want your second understanding to open our second eyes. Let me have little eye left. I'll continue to expand on how the love current of Mahadeva will make you experience oneness. See, if you understand the love current of Mahadeva, you will understand how to experience oneness. And love will make you live oneness. I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Advaita, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
Nithyananda Dhyanapītam, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org, www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation.